Morning, everybody. We're going to give it a few minutes and let people get in here. While we're doing that, I am going to bring up my Good morning. I love snacks and cakes. Lori Forbes, good morning. Mary Michael, good morning. Good morning, everybody. We're just waiting for people to get in, and I'm trying to find my instructions here. I know I've got them somewhere. Good morning, K-Mitch. Moshal, good morning. There we go. So how is everyone this morning? Yes, they are charging Lori. So let's get into some of this. So, and I got a delivery. So just give me a second, you guys. Give me a second. Never fails. Whenever I get going here on reads, I end up with a delivery. I'm good. I love snacks. How are you? Connie, hello. Okay, so let's get into talking about, as we're waiting for everybody to get in, let me put up the instructions first. Okay. Good morning. My phone's going off. My door's going off. Okay, so there are the instructions. Let me just leave them there. Hello, no excuses. Agape, GMA, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so yes, I'm finally going to start getting some new reads out, you guys, and some updated reads. I just had to take a little break after covering the Letitia Stout case for a month. I sat here and fell behind in real life with everything I had to do, so I'm going to get going again on those. Come to, good morning. Grandma, good morning. So Lori has requested a new trial. Now, don't forget, she's still facing the first-degree charges in Charles Vallow's death, conspiracy in that case, and also with Brandon Bordeaux. No excuses. I got you. Now, no excuses. Do you want a message from heaven from somebody who has crossed over, or do you want from the black deck a little bit more information on your read that you're going to get here? You can pick one or the other. So if you want a message from heaven, give me the name of somebody who has passed away that you would like a message from, or you can ask for the black deck. Just put black deck if you want extra cards. Okay, your grandmother's first name, hon? All I need is a first name. Francis? Okay. I got you. Okay, so she has requested a new trial. And she says what her lawyers have filed is they say it's in part of issues surrounding the jury instructions. She's also awaiting sentencing after she was convicted of the deaths of the two children, JJ and Tylee, and Tammy Daybell's death. And her, I think I put it in my community tab. I think it's the end of July. She is going to be sentenced. So we will cover that. So in the application for an appeal for a new trial, they are saying that the court misdirected the jury during instructions regarding the charge of conspiracy. They're also saying the indictment was amended 2 years after it was filed by the grand jury and during the course of the trial. And they're also saying that a juror revealed that instructions were confusing and that he knew about evidence that was not submitted to the jury. Lori's attorneys are arguing that under the indictment, the conspiracy charges against Lori included Chad Daybell, Lori Noreen Vallow, and Alex Cox, who is deceased, and other co-conspirators, both known and unknown. So what that language implies is that there's a group of at least 5 people, right? Good morning, Spirit Moon. Miss Missy, good morning. So the trial court, however, at the government's request, allowed the jury trial to consider a conspiracy of only 2 people, Lori and Chad, Lori and Alex, or Chad and Alex. This charge of the definition of conspiracy from the grand jury to the trial jury completely changed the complexity of the case by allowing the insertion of the and or language. Before closing arguments were delivered in the case, prosecutors asked to amend the indictment for what it described as a clerical or error. Lori's attorneys now maintain the change was far more significant and changed the statute in the definition of grand theft. Lori's attorneys claim they tried to amend the indictment before the trial started, but were unsuccessful. Good morning, Nana. So in the interview, the jurors said, we didn't consider this during our deliberations because it was clear to us the instructions were clear. Arizona evidence and testimony is only for demonstrative purposes. The reporter says, okay, yes. The jurors said, and we were all very, very respectful of the rule and the directions that were given. But now being removed from that, I think the police department in Phoenix had some significant red flags that they had been followed up on. Maybe we're not there. And then the reporter says, do you mean after Charles was shot? And the juror said before and after. So Lori's attorneys contend the interview makes it clear that the evidence shown to the jury was confusing and that the objections the defense had made to allowing it into the trial should have been upheld. Miss Missy, I got you. And you want the black cards? I gotcha. The second problem with this juror's comments are that Charles Vallow's statements to law enforcement were not part of the evidence presented in the case. The juror and the reporter referred to it, but it wasn't presented in court. We can only conclude that the juror relied on information not presented in court to reach his conclusion that Arizona dropped the ball and should have done more even before Charles was shot and his life taken by Alex. Jerry, good morning. So Lori's attorneys are requesting that her conviction be vacated and a new trial ordered. Her sentencing is currently scheduled for July 31st. So we will be covering that. Let me make sure I've got it on my calendar here. No, I don't. So I got to mark this in. Let me just mark it in. So we will be covering that, you guys. Also, from what I hear, there's an appeal in progress also for Letitia Stout. So also what I wanted to touch on before we start the read, you guys, is regarding Brian Koberger. The Stout Area Regional Police Department in Pennsylvania has released a statement saying there is no evidence the Dana Smithers case is connected to Brian Koberger. Now, there's a lot of this. I've seen it all over YouTube, all over Twitter, Instagram. Everybody's saying that he's involved in that the Idaho 4 were not the first time he did something like this. But the press release says the Stroud Area Regional Police Department is aware of the many currently reporting circulating news articles in which various media outlets have reported connections between the SARPD's Dana Smithers missing person investigation and Idaho murder suspect Brian Koberger. The police department has no evidence that Dana Smithers' disappearance is in any way tied to Brian Koberger. No way. So that's some updates there. Also, let me just see here. And I'm going to be doing probably a live on this, you guys, because there's a lot of information that is coming out. In the interview, we're going to go over this. In the interview, the latest interview that Barry Morphew did with his two daughters, in that interview, I caught a lot of lies and deceptions from the daughters. So I do believe that they're somehow, I don't know if they're involved with what happened to their mother, but I'm sure that they know what happened to their mother. I caught a lot of lies that they have backtracked in this interview, compared to text messages and everything between Macy and her mom before she went missing. One example is where Macy says, you need to get a restraining order because Suzanne was saying how abusive Barry was and stuff like that. And there was a text in black and white where Macy says you need to file for divorce and get a restraining order. And yet in the interview, Macy says that they never noticed any toxicity or arguing or anything like that between their parents. So there's a lot there, you guys, that we're going to go over with the Suzanne Morphew case also. Now, there is stuff that I know behind the scenes what's going on with that case with somebody who is investigating it, but I can't share that. I will wait until he brings it out. It's my brother, for those who don't know who is really digging into this. He's come across some stuff that right now has to be kept hush-hush for obvious reasons. I've seen it. He sent me some stuff, and I looked it over, and it's amazing. It is amazing. So when he brings that out, I will try and get him on alive, and we will go over that, because I find it's very important to get that information out. Barry Morphew is also going to be deposed because he's filed that, what is it, $13 or $15 million lawsuit that he wants to sue everybody involved. So, yes, the families are going to be able to put in victim impact statements, Jerry, for the Lori Vallow case. Yeah, I think those girls know. That could be very possible, Jerry, too. That they're just worried about losing both of them. And also, Macy, who is the youngest, I believe it's Macy, opened up an excavation company in Indiana. So they're all back in. Well, I know Macy, the youngest, and Barry are back in Indiana. I don't know about Mallory, but I know Macy and Barry are back in Indiana. And Barry couldn't wait to sell that house that him and Suzanne owned in Indiana because he wanted to be in Colorado. He stated that the house was in some kind of deal before Suzanne went missing for it to be sold. And I think that is going to play a big part in why Suzanne was also taken. And we know what happened to Suzanne. Sorry, you guys, I'm just writing something down. So I think that there's a lot that we need to go over there. So I am going to do a live on that. Probably, maybe tomorrow, we'll do a live on and go over and get in depth on some of this new stuff that's come out in some of these cases. Hello, Butterfly Dana. Okay, so let me take that off the screen and we're going to get going. So far, we only have 2 reads on for today. So if that's all we're going to have, it's going to be a very short day. So let me get the cards shuffled up here, you guys, and we will get going. My sister will not be here this morning. She has my niece's birthday party today. So we're going to get the cards shuffled up, you guys, and then we will get going. Thank you, Missy. Let me just get rid of these. What happened to my screen here? There we go. Yes, it's Bailey's birthday today, so they got a birthday party going on. morning, Denali. Yes, happy birthday to Bailey. Ugh. Yes, July 31st is Lori's sentencing. But they already have motions in for a new trial. So they're saying that the jury instructions were not given properly, that they confused the jury. And a juror that has spoke out said that there was things in there that he knew about that wasn't presented to the jury. So I don't know what's going to happen there. And that's why I think jurors should not be allowed to speak afterwards regarding their deliberations, stuff like that. But it is what it is, you guys. I cut my nails yesterday, so it's hard to pick up the cards once they go down. Where are those pretty hands? Pretty hands. Pretty hands. I hate my hands. My fingers are so long. Everybody says that I should have played piano. Grandma. And you want to hear from your Aunt Peggy? I got you, my love. Okay, so we're going to get going on the reads, you guys. And No Excuses wants to hear from Grandma Frances. So let's see what we got for you. Oh, you got two that came out, my dear. Angel de la Muertos. Transitions. And we got the Winged Seer. Okay, so this talks about some kind of transition that's about to happen for you and possibly seeing things clearer. So let's get a couple cards from here to give us a little bit more information as to what is going on. Hello, AC. Hello, Wink. There you go. So we have the Two of Swords. And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so I feel like there's some kind of decisions, no excuses that you need to make. These are going to be very personal. You can tell by the water in the back. Water talks about emotions. Swords are always about wanting to find the truth about something, talking about communication, seeing if there's any logic in what is being talked about. This can also be talking about conflict, okay? So with the Winged Seer and the Angel de la Muertos, this is something about there's going to be some kind of transitioning coming in where you're going to finally start seeing things clearer. Okay, and this is telling me that this is going to be something deep and emotional. The Nine of Swords was in reverse. Okay, the Nine of Swords is also an air element, the same as the Two of Swords, using good versus evil type thing. You know what I mean? So this is more or less of whatever this transition is that you are going through. You are going to start seeing things clearer. Right now, you may not be able to make some kind of decision that needs to be made, but you got to follow your heart with this one. You know how they say sometimes the heart overrules the head or the head overrules the heart. You got to follow your heart with this one. This is going to be deep and emotional, and you can tell by the water in the photo that this is some kind of transition that is playing on your emotions, or it's very emotional to you. And you got to stop pretending that there's not a problem there. You got to resolve the problem. And with the Nine of Swords in reverse, your fears are real, okay? In the upright, this would be unfounded fears. This is in the reverse. It came out in the reverse. So this is, the fear is real. So I think that you're holding back making a decision on something because you're fearful of maybe the consequences of any decisions that you may make. But don't let your worry go out of proportion. Okay. Keep it in line with the situation. Okay. Like there's some things that, are out of your control and you're going to have to accept that. Um, I feel like the sleepless nights that you are suffering now are going to subside. I do feel like you're going to come to a rational decision on this, but you got to go with the transformation, because if you let the worry and the wonder about, if I decide this is what's best for me, but if I do that, what's going to happen? You got to go with your heart and do what's best for you. You got to, I think that you're worried about what other people are going to think of your decisions. You can't do that. You got to make decisions that are going to be best for you. Okay. Um, and stop. I think that you keep going back to, well, is this really a big enough problem that I've got to decide right now? Yes, you do. Okay. So don't overanalyze it. Go with your heart, whatever feels right in your heart and what is for you. That's what's going to be your best decision. Okay. And you want to hear from Grandma Francis. Grandma Francis, do you have a message, please, for no excuses? Oh, you got two that came out. So, you got three that came out. She's got a lot to say. You see this? We are so connected. So I don't know if there's a lot of things that you discussed with your grandmother that you really didn't discuss with anybody else. And she seemed to be the one that was there for you and like really understood you. She's saying that you haven't lost that connection. Okay. You guys are still very much connected. You will connect to her best, I believe, with meditation. Okay. She still feels very much alive also. This goes hand in hand with this, letting you know that she is still trying to connect with you and still trying to help you from the other side. She knows that she's no longer here in the physical world, but she still feels that she has a lot of help that she can still give you from the other side. And look at this. Don't be afraid. And you see the rough waters here, the same as what we got here. Okay. She's telling you not to be afraid of these decisions that you got to make. She's going to be standing there beside you. And this is showing me like the rougher waters than here. Like here we got some rough water, but she's saying that you're not being totally honest about how much this is hurting you. You got to be honest and let your feelings out, and maybe people will understand your decisions a little bit more. Okay? So that is for you, my dear. Let me just get back over here so I can see. Oh, Miss Missy, thank you. The free posts that you put up, I can't put up on screen for some reason. StreamYards doesn't allow it. It doesn't even come up on my StreamYard, but I see it in my YouTube studio. So thank you for that. She says, love me some Willow and family. Member for 22 months, almost 2 years. Oh, thank you, Miss C. I appreciate you. No excuses. Oh my gosh, thank you. This has been soul cleansing. Oh, I'm glad that that helped you. No excuses. And thank you so much, Ms. Missy, for your donation. And you are up next, Missy. Thank you so much for that. Love you too, my dear. Let's see what we got for you, Missy. Let's hope it's something good. Ghosts of the Pumpkin Patch, counting your blessings. Ghosts of the Pumpkin Patch, counting your blessings. Well, thank you, Alice Shee, for subscribing. I appreciate you. So let's see. We get some clarification for you, Miss Miller. Whoa, that one like came out. There's two, but we do finish the shuffle, and I feel like this one wanted to come out too, so we are going to take it. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, let's take them out in order. Okay, so we got the wheel, and it came out in reverse. So we're going to put that over here. The wheel came out in reverse. We have got the Two of Cups, and we have got the Ten of Pentacles. So let's find out what's going on here. So the ghost of the pumpkin patch tells me about counting your blessings. So you know how sometimes we want more than what we have, what's being offered. Sometimes there's more blessings in what we have than, how can I say this? We always want more for ourselves, but sometimes you just got to take a step back and be thankful for the blessings that you do have. I have it here with family. I have it here with finances, and the wheel was in reverse. Okay, so let's start with the wheel being in reverse, because I really do feel that it is connecting to this. Really, really good. So with the wheel in the upright, it's a fresh and new beginning, but yours is in the reverse. So it's almost like instead of a fresh new beginning, you got to take where you are and make that new. Okay. So what do I mean by that? I mean that even though there's something new that you want, and this is with counting the blessings, right now that's not going to be achieved. So you got to be thankful for the blessings that you do have and bring some newness into what you do have instead of changing what you have for something new. Okay, because now is not the time with the wheel in reverse. Now is not the time to maybe take on something new. So it's better right now to count the blessings that you do have and try and make something new happen within that. Like, so it's like, say you're wanting to maybe upgrade, and this is just a hypothetical, so you can maybe understand what I'm saying. You have a nice little house that you own, but you want something better or bigger or in a new area. Right now is not the time to do that. So let's repaint the inside of the house, maybe put some new flowers outside and make what we have a little better for now, because now is not the time to change anything major. Okay. So, and any changes like that that you would make right now because it's in reverse are not going to turn out well. Okay. So, with that being said, let's look into the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles are really possessions, money, future security, which is going to line up with this. And also, we've got the Two of Cups. Okay. The cups are about emotions, sometimes uncontrolled feelings. So, this is falling in love again with what you have. Okay. Because this is all about counting the blessings that you do have instead of, you know, trying to put all your effort into something new. Be thankful for what you have now, because I think right now is what you have now, there's a reassurance there. Whereas something new comes with unknown. So right now, because the wheel came out in reverse, I feel like you should stick with what you know, with what has been working for you so far, because I do see some kind of financial hardships ending here. Hang on a second. Okay, so this is financial security coming your way. This is financial hardships ending. So I don't know if you went through um, maybe a few months or a little bit of time where things were really up in the air. You didn't know where things were going to go financially. Um, this also talks about financial security for yourself and family. Okay. So if there's somebody else also in the family that is having maybe some financial difficulties, I feel like those are going to be coming to an end also, as well as yours. Um, And this also tells me that you can't give up on the people that you love. Okay. So, whatever this is that you feel like there's a need for a change, now is not the time to do it. You got to sit back and wait for a bit, because any major changes that you make right now are not going to benefit you. Okay. It's not going to be the result that you are hoping for. Um, there's going to be progress. It's just going to be slower. Okay. Oh, and you want the black deck. So let's see here what else we can get from this, Missy. Oh, it had to come out, didn't it? The snake. There's still somebody trying to cause problems for you. Okay, so the snake talks about an enemy, about somebody even getting clever, more clever on how they are going about doing things. But this is things that are done behind your back, and this is a snake. So there is still somebody there that is trying to cause maybe some problems with you. They're very malicious with what they're doing, also. And then we got the passion. Okay, so the passion is talking about chemistry. It's talking about liking each other equally. And this is about having some fun. So I feel like the passion is really coming together with this. You got to stop taking on more than what you can handle right now. I don't think now is the time to take on more. It's time to sit back, relax a bit, maybe get some money behind you again, and enjoy what you have before taking on anything new. Okay, let things settle. Maybe build up some money and stuff like that before you take on anything new. But just be careful of this snake, because there is this snake here that is being very clever, maybe getting a little bit more clever with what they're trying to do, and they're very malicious, okay, in what they are doing. So that is for you, Missy. Okay, let me get, hello, Mary Michael. And you want the black deck too? I don't remember what happened last week. Let me just take off my sweatshirt, you guys, because it's getting really warm. We're up to 25 Celsius, which is probably about 73, 74. And to me, that's hot, hot, hot. Let me just scroll back here. Greetings, Willow Black Deck, please. I'm looking for an extension of last week's family fiasco. Oh, no. Well, we'll see what we get today. I don't remember what your read was last week, but we'll see what's going on, my dear. Hello, Nana. Nana, 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 Nana. You're welcome. Missy says, damn. Uh-oh. Is that a good damn or is that a bad damn, Missy? I mean, Michael says, count your blessings you can't remember. Oh, boy. I'm sure your ever able ancestors can get us both up to date. Well, it's going to get you up to date a little bit better because I don't remember. So I don't remember the first read I just did. So, oh no, Missy, no, 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 no. Such a escape. Oh, oh no. We haven't really talked much, Missy, so I don't know what's going on with you lately, but hit me up on Facebook, on my personal Facebook, and let me know what's been going on, my girl. Prayers for you. Love you, my girl. Okay, so Grandma wants to hear from Aunt Peggy. So let's see what we got for you, GMA Grandma. Let's see what, again, a transition. Some transitioning that's about to happen for you. We got the transition with the Angel de los Muertos. We got transition again. A lot of people going through different things. So let's get some clarification for you on that. Whoa, and that just hit the... Oh, this can't be good because they both hit the floor. So let me go get them. Okay. So we got the Nine of Cups is the first one that came out. We got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, we've got it's an air element. We're talking about logic, communication. This could also be maybe some conflict, abusive, harsh behaviors, stuff like that. But we'll see how this all comes together. I may end up, I'm already feeling like I need to pull another card. So I probably will be doing that. The Nine of Cups, this is wishes and dreams, everything that you want. And you can see all the different things in the cups here. So with the transition, there's a transition that is coming. I don't know if you were aware of this or not, but this is also, let me just see if I can get this closer. Kind of distorts, but these are all your wishes and dreams here. Wishes, this talks about wishes and dreams finally coming true. Dreams becoming reality. A magical part and time is coming in your life. There's going to also be some good fortune with this. So if you haven't bought a lottery ticket, go buy one. Okay. And this is also having faith that everything is going to turn out the way that it should. Okay. So even though there's a lot of good fortune and everything coming your way, this could be the transition. I feel like any hard times that you have been having lately are going to be pushed off to the wayside, and some new things are coming in for you. And this is going with wishes and dreams finally coming true, finally starting to come together and becoming a reality. But this is also good fortune. So if you have not bought a lottery ticket, I would go and buy just one. All it takes is one. That way, if you don't win, you don't win. You know what I mean? But if you do, it could be life-changing. And having faith, everything's going to turn out the way that it should. But we have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords kind of irks me a bit here because I feel with no matter how much goodness you've got coming in with this transition and, you know, your wishes and dreams finally becoming reality, we've got the Queen here of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's very judgmental. This is also talking about somebody, I think you're going to have to let somebody go, and it's going to be a female, possibly an older female, because she's not happy about what's happening here. I feel like you might have even been given some wrong advice from this person in the past. But you're going to have to really, no matter what this person says or does, and I feel it's an older female, I feel they're not happy in their own life. So even though they know that this is good for you and this is a happy time for you, I feel like they're going to come in and try and take away from that. And I feel like you may have to let this person go from your life because they're not there to lift you up and be happy for you. They're low key, jealous, envious. And I think that's why they give you some bad advice, because they don't want to see you excel when they can't. And I feel like this is going to be a divorced female. So maybe going through some things in her own life that is kind of overflowing into yours. And that may be why she's giving you bad advice. So really be careful of that. Okay. So you want to hear from Aunt Peggy. So let's get a message from Aunt Peggy. And even if you don't separate yourself from this older woman, just know your place with her and really watch what you say and do around her. Don't give her personal, like just keep things on like a friendly level instead of more personal. Don't share. They're not happy for you. Put it that way. They pretend to be, but they're not. Okay, so your aunt, you got 2 messages. Aunt Peggy wants you to remember that she wants you to pull out the pictures from when you were younger. I don't know why these are coming out, but she's saying that she wants you to remember her by the happy the memories that you guys shared. She wants you to bring out the photos. Okay? And she's saying that she's no longer in pain. So when I get this, I feel like she was suffering in the physical world. This could be some kind of illness, ailment that couldn't be fixed. But I'm also getting that she was very heartbroken for some reason. And she's letting you know that health-wise and broken heart-wise, she's not feeling that pain anymore. Okay? So she's letting you know that. But she wants you to remember her by these good times, and she wants you to take out the photos, maybe even display the photos from when you were younger. That was for you, Grandma. She had Parkinson's. Okay. You're very welcome, Grandma. Okay, Mary Michael. Let me just scroll back up here. Hello, Sensible Crime. AC. Jerry. Sorry, you guys, I don't look at the screen while I'm reading. So, Sammy, good morning. Okay, Mitch, good morning. Good morning, everybody coming in. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, Des is throwing a birthday party for Bailey today, so that's why she's not in here. Missy, can you put up instructions, please? Sarah Bear, I'll have Missy put up the instructions for you. Mary Michael. Now let's see what is going on. I'm almost scared. Oh, there's one that flipped over already. Whoops. Oh, there's another one that came out. There's another one that flipped over. Oh my gosh, Mary Michael. So we're going to take them in order that they came out. Amara the Mayhoon. Healing. So there's going to be some healing. Emotional healing. Angel of Time. Working too hard with Angel of Time. And a Winged Seer. You're going to see things clearer. So right away with this is, I feel there's going to be some healing that's coming. I feel like this is somebody in particular that is being talked about, that a relationship with this person shouldn't be as hard as it is. There's going to be things that are brought to your attention. I feel like they're going to be emotional because this is emotional healing. The Angel of Time talks about working too hard with this emotional healing that's going on. It shouldn't be this hard. So I feel like there could be somebody in the background that is causing you unnecessary pain. This here is seeing clearly. Eyes on everything. So I feel like what that is telling me is somebody is going to maybe even bring you some information that is going to help you heal from this emotional turmoil that's going on over here. But let's get you some clarification cards. See what this is about. Oh my gosh. That is way too many. That's about 8 cards. That's too many. I would have kept them, but that's way too many. So let's find out. If they were meant to come out, they will come out. So there's one. There's two. And I feel like this one wants to come out, so we're going to take it. We're going to take them in the order that they came out. Oh, boy. Okay, so we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse. This is forward moving. This is quickly. Somebody's going to do something quickly. It's a fire element. This is somebody making plans and having the willpower to do it, and they are going forward with it regardless. It's in reverse. So they're not very confident in what they are doing, but they are going to do it anyway because they feel like this is what they need to do. This is what's going to move them forward. We've got the Wheel. This is a fresh new start. This is making progress for you, okay? But we've also got the Ten of Pentacles. This is also in reverse. This has a lot to do with money. Money, the root of all evil. So I'm going to start here because the Wheel. The Wheel is in the upright, but these are in the reverse. So there's a lot of controversy. There's a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. Somebody feels like you may be withholding money from them or some kind of financial security with the Ten of Pentacles. The Pentacles is about, in the reverse, is greed and jealousy. So somebody is trying to be very greedy. Somebody wants more than what they're entitled to. They're very jealous of maybe you finally letting go and healing from this. This is something very emotional. So I feel like this is a family issue. There is somebody here that is relentless with the Knight of Wands. Okay. The Wands is somebody taking action and making plans. This is a fire element. So this is going to require your immediate action on this, because this person is going to do this and going to do it quickly, even if they have to make up lies. This is somebody that you can't trust. This is somebody who is also has some kind of personal relationship with you, and are going to try and use what you have said to them against you. You're going to have to really stay focused, and you're going to have to put this person in their place quickly, because this is all about money. Somebody feels like you are keeping money from them, or some kind of financial security from them. And this has to do with family. This may even include some kind of inheritance, maybe family property. This person isn't content in their own life, so that's why they're going to be causing this in your life. This is also somebody that I guess the family is not very proud of. Maybe they've done some things in the past that were very disrespectful. But with the Wheel coming out in the upright, this is you coming out of this okay. So whatever this person is trying to do, there's going to be some kind of progress. It's going to be unexpected. So with this unexpected going forward motion with whatever they are planning to do, and don't forget it's in the reverse, so this makes it a negative impact. So whatever this negativity is that they are going to try to do to get things to go in their favor, it's regarding money, it's not going to happen. Okay, because you got the Wheel that came up right here. You're going to have some sudden or unexpected progress. And I think it's going to be tied in with this healing, with letting go of this emotional strain that has been holding you back or causing the problems. Somebody's going to come to you with some information regarding this, and I believe it's going to be this. This is what I said with the wing seer. You see clearly somebody's going to bring you some information about what this person is maybe planning on doing. This is also telling me about some kind of travel, maybe even a new vehicle, new residence, something like that. But something is going to change there. Okay. And there's going to be positive that comes out of this negative. Okay. So whatever they are trying to do, it's going to backfire. This might even come from an unlikely source. Somebody that you would never expect to help you is going to come and help you with whoever this is that's trying to cause problems. But they're very greedy, jealous. But this person is driven by money. So you wanted the black deck. So let's see what else we can get here. Heart with a key. Getting together, something turning out perfectly, opening your heart to something. So maybe it's this person. Maybe this is somebody that, with the wings here, that you're going to see clearly. Remember I said all eyes are open? Maybe this person who's going to give you some information about what's going on in behind the scenes here, maybe they've had a change of heart. So maybe they weren't totally on your side before, but I feel like here they're going to be the key to your heart. So I think one flipped over too. Let's check that first. I think one flipped over here. Let me just check. Yeah. It's going to be a female because I get girl talk. So there's going to be a female that comes to help you with this. I think that the female could be this person here. This is time with friends, helping you to move on, living in the moment and having fun. So I believe it's going to be a female that's going to come through and help you. What's this one? An axe. Yeah, see? Remember what I said with the wheel? This is going to backfire on them. It's going to turn in your favor. This is an axe. This is stopping the patterns of behavior, stopping dead in its tracks what they're trying to do. And this is also abandonment. So I feel like this is somebody that's it. I'm done with you. We are never going to speak again. So this is also somebody with an axe to grind. So I believe it's talking about that one there. But I do feel like you are going to win in the end. With the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, that's in your favor. So that was for you, Mary Michael. We got Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly, and you want to hear from your son, Bailey? Oh, no, Miss Kelly, you're getting your read, hon, right now. Oh, you believe he's missing? Yeah, if you want a full, right now, I'm going to explain to you, Miss Kelly. I'm going to do this read. Information that you may want, don't say nothing else about it in the chat, please, because I don't want to read it and be influenced by that. So please don't say nothing else until after I do this for you. You're very welcome, Mary Michael. Information like that may come out for you in these mini sessions. What I do in these mini sessions is I let your loved ones, the spirits of your loved ones, come through and tell you things that they feel that you need to know right now. Okay. So with that being said, I do in-depth reads, also private in-depth reads. You can email me. I'll put my email here. So there is my email. So you just put that when you open up your email, just copy and paste that in your email when it says to. You can email me for a full read where you can ask certain questions that you want answered in the read, and we specifically target those questions. This here is just mini reads. And what we do is whatever, when your loved ones pass on and they go to the other side, they still look down on you. They see everything, even things that you don't. Okay. So you're in a conversation with a group of people. You walk away from that conversation. You don't know what's being said over there, but your spirit, your loved ones' spirits do see that, and they watch out for that. This is what comes out in these mini readings, okay? So, that's why I didn't want you to say anything more regarding your son, just in case, okay? So, in case you do end up getting a full-blown read, I don't want to be influenced by what you've said. So, I kind of scrolled past that a bit just to be able to look at my screen here again. But we are going to do a mini right now, Miss Kelly, and you may be surprised at some things. Like now I know you guys think he's missing. So what I'm going to say, Miss Kelly, without telling me any more information, your son has not crossed over that you know of, right? Can you put yes or no, just yes or no in the chat? Has he crossed over? Like, is he deceased? Thank you, Miss C. Hello, AC. You don't know. Okay, so what I want you to do is give me the name of someone who has crossed over. Or if you don't want that, you can ask for the black deck, which can give you more insight on your mini read. This is to connect with your loved ones who have crossed over already, that you know have crossed over, and they will give you a message from them. Edith, or you can go to the black deck and get more information on your mini read that I'm going to do right now. It's either this or this. So you can get a message from heaven or more information. More information is with the black deck. So do you want Edith or do you want the black deck? Okay, the talking to heaven. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Miss Kelly. Wow. There's 3 that come out. Okay, let me just, there's 4 that come out here. I gotta take them in the order they come out. Let me just turn off my chat here. So in case you do talk during the read, if you have anything to say during the read, I just want to turn this off so I don't see it until the end of the read. Okay, so you got 4 that come out. You're getting an extra added bonus with your read, my dear. Spirit of your loved ones have a lot to share with you. Like I said, there's 4 cards that come out. You usually get 1 from here, 2 from here, 1 from here, and you've got 4 from here already. So, Fairy of the Green World. This is jealousy. Lantern Fairy. This is guiding you. This is a clear solution to something, or something that is going to be made clear. Voodoo. Uh-oh. Voodoo. Voodoo and blue. Okay, she stands for telling people to back off. This is interesting. And I also got the sewer mermaid. This is also jealousy. So we got the sewer mermaid. We got the fairy of the green world. We all know what the green is. That's envy, jealousy. And we got the sewer mermaid. Somebody who was overly jealous. Somebody who... This is almost like seeing somebody fail or wanting somebody to fail. Green with envy. Ooh, I don't like this. There is a clear solution. There's a clear path to what you need to know. I'm anxious to see what comes out here. And this is the voodoo. This is like, leave me the hell alone. I almost feel like this could be some information that your loved ones from the other side are giving you regarding, I know your son's missing. So that's the only reason that I can comment on this right now. I feel that there is somebody involved with your son's disappearance. Somebody that he may have had a falling out with, that he's told to back off, leave me alone, get out of my life. There is clear and concise paths to figuring out what happened to him. And I feel like this is somebody who was very jealous of him, and I feel like this is the same person. Envious, jealous, maybe upset that he ended a relationship, told him to leave him alone, stuff like that. This could also be if he maybe a working environment, like leave me alone, just let me do my job, stuff like that. Like somebody that he has told to leave him alone, because this person was toxic, green with envy, toxic. Um, Nothing good came of this relationship, whether this be a romantic or a friendship. There was something toxic about it. And there's a clear path to finding out what happened. So let's see what we can get. Like I said, we could go into depth more with this, Miss Kelly, with a full read. These are just minis. A lot of information came out there. But I feel like there's somebody involved in this that he knows that he's recently either ended a relationship, no matter what kind of relationship that was, whether it be working, um, a romantic, a friendship. There's some kind of relationship that has ended recently. Oh my gosh. Why does this not surprise me? Okay, I'm going to take them. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, there's tons here. I already said I'm going to take them. I would have put them back, but there's just so much that come out here. So I'm just going to go over these briefly. This read here would be very in-depth because I do feel it's regarding your son. I do feel like you would need a full read on this. We've got the Five of Pentacles. This is manifesting in pure thoughts. Pentacles, future security. Okay, and we've got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we got the Seven of Wands in reverse. We're going to put that over here. I've also got the Six of Pentacles. Things that you've done coming back to you. I'm going to have to make some room here. I've also got the Four of Cups. Ooh, failing to recognize an opportunity. I've got the Two of Wands, taking next steps. And I have got the Ten of Cups in reverse. Like I said, I've got a lot to decipher here. And like I said, you would need a full read. With what is coming out here, there is so much to, I believe this is all about your son. And like I said, sometimes spirits are saying, no. She doesn't need to know anything else. She needs to know about her son, because this is probably the one thing that has you going crazy day after day, wondering what the hell's going on. With the Five of Pentacles, this is about poor timing, maybe even some self-employment, maybe wanting some self-employment. But this is also having negative thoughts that are manifesting into challenges. This here is the Six of Pentacles, and this is talking about the things that you do coming back to you. They kind of go together here. This is also something unexpected happening. This also means some kind of debt, about borrowing money, maybe having problems paying it off. something along those lines. Like I said, we would have to get really in depth in this. Then we got the Four of Cups. This is failing to recognize an opportunity. You see the person sitting there contemplating what they're going to do with the cups and everything here. The cups represent things that you have in your life, to me anyway. Things that your hopes, your dreams, your wants, your relationships. And there's somebody in the back that's wanting some of this. So that's where I think the jealous and envy and everything come in. They want some of this. Um, and I feel like this person has caused a lot of distractions and also wanting more than what they're entitled to. This is also telling me that somebody became distracted, disappointed, bored, lost in their own world. And then we've got the Two of Wands. These are in reverse. Don't forget that. This is somebody taking the next steps that they needed to take to maybe this is, remember I said here, there's some here with maybe even starting your own business, going out on your own, or this could be a change of employment or a change in circumstances. This is this person wanting to be part of that, but being left out. Um, this person wanted to partner with sharing the dream because they couldn't have done it on their own. So when I get that with somebody wanting a part of this, it also goes into this with somebody being envious, jealous of maybe, what's your son's name? Bailey? With maybe what he had or what he was about to accomplish or something like that, because it's telling me both here. You see, there's somebody standing behind him each time. This is somebody wanting a piece of the action, expanding plans, taking next step, and taking bold steps to do that. So now we got to go to what came out in reverse. We've got the Seven of Wands. Okay, with the Seven of Wands in the upright, it's standing up for yourself. I feel like he felt he couldn't stand up to himself against somebody. That this person was challenging everything that he said and did. I feel like this is somebody that was very negative towards your son. And he didn't feel like he could stand up to this person for whatever reason. I don't know, without getting in depth and pulling more cards on this. Already, you've got tons here. Like I said, you usually get one from here and two from here. And you've gotten four from here and six from the second deck. So they got a lot to say to you. This is also, I feel like he tried to choose his battles wisely, but this was a battle that he wasn't going to win. And this, with the 10 of Cups, you see like the family walking towards a mom and dad, a little boy, little girl. This is again in the reverse. It's jealousy. This is happy times, happy families. I feel like somebody was very jealous of that. This is also a loving relationship turning sour. This is also not being able to trust people that you originally could. So there's a lot there to unpack. I don't know. Like I said, without going in depth, just know that there's somebody out there that knows exactly why your son is missing, could even be involved, and they were very jealous regarding him. And like I said, you would need a full read on that. Okay, so let's hear from Edith. Edith, do you have something for Miss Kelly? Do you have a message, please, for her? You see the red rose in the time? Time's running out. This is telling me time is running out, but she's also saying her love is endless for you. But she's also letting you know, and I think it has something to do with this, that time's running out. Uh-oh. And I never get that with this. But this is telling me time is running out. There's no time where I am. Time is only on earth. She's talking about time running out. So I know you probably wanted to hear a message from her directly for you. Maybe, she misses you and stuff. She's feeling like this is more important. She is saying that time is running out. I'm going to pull, I know you didn't ask for these. You wanted the message from heaven, but I'm going to pull a couple cards from here for you, Miss Kelly, because this worries me. Don't forget, when our loved ones are on the other side, they see everything. And her main message that she wanted, and I just got body shivers, was the rose inside this timer here. Time's running out. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple just... You got your money's worth today, Miss Kelly. Okay, and one flipped over. Oh, no. Miss Kelly, I'm sorry. The sword and the rose. This is somebody that he had once cared about, or maybe you once cared about. The sword and the rose tells me that you're going to get some clarity, truth, from this situation. It's coming. And I got the coffin. The coffin stands for endings. This is also new beginnings coming. This is also about growth and change. So there's some changes and growth coming. The coffin doesn't necessarily mean that he is not here with us. Like I said, we would need a full read on him. Maybe an ancestor read would be the best, because the ancestor read brings out what happened, why it happened, where to find him, where he could be. The coffin is endings. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean that he is still not with us in the physical world, but I feel here with what Edith is saying is time is running out. You would need an ancestor read on why he's gone missing. But there's going to be some clarity and truth that is coming for you. That's what the sword and the road, clarity and truth. Okay, so those were a couple extras that I pulled for you. But yes, you would need a full-blown read. And I believe the best one for this, because he is missing, is the Ancestor read. That is done with my Ancestor deck and my bumper deck. My bumper deck is this. It gives areas, what could have happened. And this... Just get my Ancestor deck. This is my Ancestor deck. This is the deck that I use to do the first reads on everybody. Any case is my Ancestor deck, and I use the bumper deck to try and give us where they can be found. If he's still in the same place where he was, if he was, his life was taken, how it was taken. We got all kinds of things here. We also got that they just left on their own. But it gives you a better idea of what is going on and what happened. So, if you email me, and you can request a full read there. And thank you, Missy. So that was the last read, you guys. Unless there's anybody else, we're going to wrap it up for the day. Thank you, Missy. I love you. I got chills too. I feel like that, look at how many cards came out for her. The story needs to be told. Mary Michaels, yeah. I love you to the moon and back too, Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly, since I've already cleared the cards, if you send me that email right now, I could do that read right now for you. Not live. What I do is I do the read, I record it, and then I send you the link to it. You're the only one that can see that read unless you share that link with somebody else. Like, say you want to just send it to your sister or your mom. You just copy the link and you can send it to them. You have to have the link. So it's private. So the only people that can see it is you and whoever you give that link to. And don't forget, if you give that link to somebody, they can then share it out too. So if you get that email to me right now, Miss Kelly, I will give you the instructions on how to go about getting it. And I can do it before I close my session for the day, but I will do it offline and send you the link to it. Yeah, I got from top to bottom. You can't show or hide a statement. What do you mean? What do you mean, Nana? K-Mitch says, I'm interested in this read now. Well, that would be up to Miss Kelly. If Miss Kelly wanted it to be a public read, then I could do that too, make it public, but that would be up to her because it's a lot more work for me if it's public. Because then I have to do a description and a thumbnail and get all the information and tags and everything else in there. So it's a lot more time consuming, but that would be up to her. I have to wait for the sequel to come out. We can ask her to keep in touch with us. And she can share what she wants to share. This message is for review. What do you mean? I don't get what. Okay, Miss Kelly, I'm waiting for it. I'll stay online. AC, if you would like a read, it's a $15 super chat. To okay what someone says. To show or hide a message for review. I'm having the same problem. Okay, hang on a sec, you guys. Okay, try it now. See if you've got. Don't hide some. Okay, I'm going to. Because mine are working. See if you can do it now. You should have a remove, put user in timeout, or hide user. Okay, AC, do you want a message from heaven or do you want extra cards for your read? Yes, that's perfect, AC. Now another mod got it. I don't see the hidden comments either. And let me just... no, AC, it's up to you, hon. You can either get a message from somebody who's crossed over, or you can get more information on your mini. You must decide, AC. Don't tell me any information, hon. Okay, so you want a message from somebody who's crossed over? Okay, I need a name. One name. from somebody who has crossed over, please. Okay, I'm seeing... Yes, thank you for removing that, K. Mitch. I'm seeing it, so you guys should be able to... Okay. AC, Diana? Okay, let me just go and check this email real quick. Just give me a second, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, your mom? Mom Diana. Okay, I got you, AC. Just give me a few minutes. I just got to go and take care of something, and I will be right back. Okay, Miss Kelly, please check your email. Okay, so I'm going to do AC. And AC wants to hear from Mom Diana. Okay. Okay, dried flower fairy. This is talking about memories. Keeping memories, saving memories, something along those lines. Whoops. Oh, that's too many. That's about 8 there. That's too many. 1 or 2, please, for AC. Well, you got 4, so you got a bonus here. So let's take them in the order they came out. So you got the dried flower fairy. This talks about memories. So you have 3 of Pentacles. This is some recognition for what you've done. We've also got the 9 of Swords. This is feeling almost defeated, sleepless nights. We've also got the 7 of Cups. This is about having to make a choice. And we have got the 4 of Pentacles, managing things wisely. Okay, so there's something about some sweet memories here from the dried flower fairy. Talks about memories. Let's put this together. You got 4 here. So there's some kind of unfounded fear. I don't know if you're one of those types that when something is going on, you always expect the worst. I feel like you're having sleepless nights over this. If you see the moon in the back, this is telling about either false friends, bad energy that you're surrounding yourself with. But I'm feeling more that you are always thinking the worst, that when there's something that's going to happen, you're thinking the worst, allowing your worry and everything to go out of proportion. Mm, you got to really refocus your thoughts with this situation. There's something about sweet memories here. So you're remembering things. So I don't know if you're trying to piece things together, but you're always thinking the worst. But I do see some false friends and bad energy here. Um, I think that there's a lot of fear that you're instilling in yourself because of not knowing the truth. So there's some truth being hidden there. And that's where the false friends, infidelities, bad energy, stuff like that comes in. I feel like even though you may have an explanation or somebody has an explanation, um, it's kind of telling me that you're not remembering things correctly. And that could be a mental block that you put. Okay. So with the 3 of Pentacles, Pentacles is about future security. I feel like you didn't get the recognition that you deserved. That no matter what you did, it didn't seem good enough, that you weren't getting that recognition. There's also here that it's time to make a choice. So I feel like you're going to either have an opportunity presented or you're going to have to finally make a choice on something to either keep going this way. This also talks about procrastination. So I don't know if you've been putting things off with making decisions, feeling like maybe there's too many different options that you could choose. This also talks about there could be somebody involved that has some kind of addiction. that could be maybe even interfering with your decisions. But I do feel here that you feel like you're not getting the recognition that you deserve. Um, but I've also got here that you may not be remembering things the way that they should be, because this could also mean blowing things out of proportion and unfounded fears. So you may have some fears of this reoccurring, these memories, or not being able to let these memories go and put them in their place. And that's where the decisions are coming in. There's some decisions that you're going to have to make to finally put this to rest, because I feel like if it keeps going the way it is, this can cause some serious health issues for you. I generally don't talk about health issues, but it's telling me that if this continues, it could lead to some health issues. Um, with the Four of Pentacles here, this is managing your resources. Um, I feel like you go to the extremes. Either you, how can I explain this? It's either black or white. There's no in between. And I feel like this is where there's some decisions that have to be made, because you don't see a compromise with something here. There's no compromise. It's either going to be black or it's going to be white. This is also talks about money and starting to spend money wisely, because I feel like you get yourself in debt where you know you shouldn't. Okay, so the debts can also be related to this, how you want to remember things or how you remember things. Um, you've got to make a decision on this to put this either in perspective or to rest, because the Nine of Swords is telling me right here that look at, like, the sleepless nights, the worry. The Moon is telling me about bad energies, stuff like that around you. This can end up causing you some health problems. I see a lot of refocusing needing to happen, and really putting this situation or decision that you got to make into perspective and laying it to rest, because you got to start refocusing your thoughts on what can be changed and what can't. Okay, so that's there. And you wanted a message from Mom Diana. Mom Diana, do you have a message, please, for AC? Do you have a message, please, for AC? Whoa. I'm going to take them all. I shouldn't, but I'm going to take them all in the way they came out. Okay, so the first one, she's saying that she sees all your thoughts. This is letting you know that she sees when you're happy, when you're sad, when you need help. Okay, she's watching over you. She doesn't want you to be afraid. You see the water here. This is deep emotional, some kind of deep emotional, either feelings or connection here. She's letting you know she doesn't want you to be afraid. So this could be related to this also, what's going on over here with maybe something you need to let go. Tears cleanse the soul. She's sending you her love. See the heart? It's almost an apology. She sees when you're crying, when you're upset, when you're hurting, but she is sending you her love, and she sees your tears. She's also letting you know that she was met by so many loving people. So I feel with this one, there's somebody else that she lost before her crossing that she was wondering if she would meet up with again on the other side. She did. Okay. So that is for you, AC. I hope that you got some answers that you needed there. Let me just get my chat back here so I can see. Yes, our hearts go out to Miss Kelly. My heart is racing. Yeah, YouTube has really been messing up bad lately. Even trying to upload videos, you guys, even just doing them, like using my live stream to do pre-recorded videos and then just putting them over onto YouTube, it takes a day. Like it used to be 20 minutes. From the time I finished, it would be already on YouTube and ready to go. And it's not like that right now. It's messing up bad. Oh, thank you, K. Mitch. She tortured me. Oh, thank you, Mary Michael. Yes, I'm scared. True addiction. Did she love me? Well, she sent you her love in right here, AC. The heart is sending you her love, even though it's through tears. Aww. Well, I hope you got some answers that you needed, AC. Oh, boy. You're very welcome, AC. I've been talking behind my back in a good way. Oh, thank you, Mary Michael. Oh, I love you too, AC. Yes, Miss Kelly. There's Nana. You're so welcome. Oh, your mom was an addict. Okay. So I think she battled that, like, and I think it was a catalyst for other things. So my heart goes out to you, AC. Much love. And you're very welcome. Oh, I'm sorry, AC. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me just see if Miss Kelly answered over here. Oh, my daughter's got to get on this because... And like I said, you guys, I am going to be starting up the private reads again also. Okay, what are these? Okay. Oh, yes, I gotta look into this. My daughter hasn't been checking the emails, so... Miss Kelly, is Miss Kelly still here? Because I sent her the instructions, and I haven't heard back, so... If not, I'm going to wrap it up. Oh. Yes, an addiction is evil on its own. Yeah, and they have a hard time showing their real feelings because they, when they're under the influence like that, their thoughts are not what they should be or their true thoughts. But she did in the end. She let you know that she sent you the love. She's saying she loves you because of the heart with the tears. And that's why it's from tears, because she's maybe sorry she didn't show you that love when she was here in the physical world. Okay, but no, it's hurting her too. She was tough. Yes, I bet. Okay, is Miss Kelly still here? Because if not, I'm going to have to wrap this up. Miss Kelly, are you here? Oh, Nana, you are so sweet. You haven't seen her come back in? Okay. Well, I sent her an email with the instructions, so yeah, I just sent her an email, so okay, so we are going to wrap this up, you guys. So, make it an early day. We will wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for coming out today. Yeah, I bet you she's overwhelmed, like with what came out. Um, that's a lot. So she's got the emails, so we'll see what happens. Yes, happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody in the US. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Denali. Hello, Denali. Thank you, Willow. Always appreciate sharing our gifts. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you, Nana. Much love. Missy too. Love you, my sister. My sister from a different mister. You guys are all family. Mary Michael. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Okay, you guys. So with that, we will wrap it all up. Thank you, mods. You guys are rock. I hope you guys enjoyed your reads. K. Mitch. Love you, my friend. Yes, everybody have a beautiful day. AC, my heart is with you, hon. Stay strong. Comp Toot, happy Memorial Day weekend, Mary Michael. Okay, you guys, with that being said, going to wrap it up. And remember, I always close the same way. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Until the next time, you guys take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Love you guys to death. Bye-bye.